Hello.
Hey,
We were jamming.
we would hear cat jamming.
Yeah.
Somebody's got a cat jam.
All right. This is it. Finals of round 2.
Last stream,
Yeah.
at least the finale of round 2.
Yeah.
we should say.
So
After this, we will have our contenders decided for
Yes.
round 3. Very exciting.
so we had 28 decks currently.
There are 28 decks.
So we
currently.
could
There
end up
be
with
31.
30. Yeah.
There could be 31. There could be 29.
Okay. We didn't even at that point we didn't even cut half the decks, right?
World Collide was 23.
Wow.
Yeah, 23. So way more. We've
Yeah.
had so many 2-1s. There's only 3 6-0s right now.
Okay.
I believe there's 4 or 5 5-1s, and then it's a bunch of 4-2s.
Wow. Okay.
So I think we're seeing that like matchups in this set are more important than ever, and that you can have like a deck blow out one deck, then it gets blown out by another
Yeah.
deck.
Yeah, I think I've said this before, but it reminds me of Reversal in a way, where you like
The decks you get behind, when you get behind, it's just like
within 3 turns, you know the game is over,
Yeah.
and you just got to play out the rest of it. So
I am curious to see if like one of the 6-0 decks is good enough to just run it, right?
yeah, to just keep
But I mean, they have
blazing
to
on.
hit each other eventually.
Yeah. Andres was one of the 6-0 decks in Worlds Collide. The deck that won Nibirius was not, though, because Nibirius
Those
and
4-2.
Barkus were both 4-2s
Yep.
that managed to. They were just decks that were pretty. Nibirius and honestly, those 3 decks are very similar in behavior, in that they are very fast and very efficient.
And I think they benefit from the best 2 out of 3 as
Yeah,
well, because
yeah.
you know what to play around and how to play around it, and you can get a situation where you learn how to play the matchup of the first game, and then the second and third game you take it home.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right.
the deck forges the most keys will win it all. Bold prediction. We'll see if that works out. We will see.
All right.
Mr. Jackfeet, the Perfect Commander, is our 3-0 deck for this pod.
Okay.
Luriev Water Hollow is one of our Gauntlet Gladiators, so it'd be mighty embarrassing if that deck was
It's just eliminated. Yeah.
Real embarrassing. So, our first matchup is Mr. Jackfeet versus Artemis, Eternal Hot and Cold.
Okay.
We'll do a since the VOD is muted, we'll do a quick recap of the belt. Just a TLDR, basically.
Yeah.
So this
You weren't
is
here yesterday.
the Tabletop Royale Championship belt. By the way, the beginning of the mod yesterday is unmuted, so you can go back and like get more details about it. But TLDR, we're gonna have a tournament to crown the winning deck for the Tabletop Royale Championship. This is the Tabletop Royale Championship. It is pretty cool. It's got graphics on it and everything. And that's going to be a 32 deck tournament, single elimination, best 2 out of 3, very similar to our March Madness type thing. We will be cherry picking our best 32 decks to enter into that tournament, and the winner will get the belt. In future streams, you will be able to spend Mushroom Mans to decide what other decks get a title shot, as well as curating the undercard in our Fight Night streams. And the title shot will be the main event, of course, but if there are any particular matchups that you might think would be interesting, you want to see on stream, you can tell us what to play, and we'll play them.
There you go. So,
as well as, we will be defending this belt against you during future live events.
whenever those happen again.
Yeah.
At this point, unknown. So,
ideally, I think we want to get one of these going a year at the minimum.
yeah, we'll have to come up with different names for them. We
Yeah.
have the Tabletop Royale Championship Classic belt.
Or just like years on them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And we encourage you to also defend these belts at a whim and see, just like let them float around in the community. It would be really cool to see that kind of happen.
We'll do something so that we can track where the belts are and whatnot at some point in the future. So
I was thinking we give the deck box away and we could put like an insert in the deck box you could fill out.
with the names.
With the names of the decks.
Yeah. You'll be owning a piece of history at that point.
Yep.
So
There's not a more important Mushroom Man's announcement. Not yet, at least. Yeah. And somebody floated the idea on YouTube of a reversal belt, which would be kind of interesting.
yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I don't want to have another reversal tournament. But
Yeah, no, that was miserable.
all 32 decks for this belt are going to be, yes, our decks, and that will be our next thing we do on stream after the Mass Mutation Tournament of Champions
Yes.
finishes. Oh, yes, that is correct, Code Red. I did reduce the price of Eddie Treats by 1,000.
Ah, to shower him in treats.
So, there's that Eddie Treat right there. Let's do it. Yeah, I think our ideal situation is lose this belt at the first opportunity. You have to earn it. You got to beat the deck that has it. You got to beat the deck that has it in the best 2 out of 3, but you still got to beat it. I will be disappointed if we take this belt to a tournament and
no one can beat us.
We can take
but we will get to embrace the heel roll at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The 150K mystery reveal was just us talking about that.
Yeah, that's what it was, Bill.
Yeah. Who fights the winner? You.
Yeah.
You at home.
Yeah. The viewers. No, not in TCO. It's got to be in person.
Nah, yeah. I was the first person who plays wins, then they win the belt.
They got the belt. You get the belt from them at that point.
Yeah. But leading up to any live events, and we're going to be doing things called fight nights, which are basically fight cards of Keyforge matchups where the belt can be challenged by other decks in our collection.
Right.
And you can decide what those matchups
So you
look
can
like.
strategically try to give decks a title shot so that you think you could beat that deck in person. Does that make sense?
I was thinking about wrestling promos for the decks, Code Red. If I can make that happen, I will.
Right. If because we really want to lean into that.
Yeah.
All right. I will keep.
I too will keep. Wait, am I first or second?
I am first. You rolled a 3.
Okay.
I am going to play Zinzik. I'm going to draw 2.
I'll say Dis. I will Implosion the Zenzik. I'll Infernus the Zenzik. And play Break Key. Your turn.
I will say Logos. I'll play QMax and draw.
Stormstorm, you timed out the wrong person. Also, did you bet? Yeah, you did. Stormstorm, you timed out the wrong. You shot your ban, and it's. Oh no, there's so many bots. Why are there so many bots? Mods. Do the mods emote. Somebody do the mods emote, please. Mods.
Perma.
Yes, banned for forever. Not 600 seconds. All time.
Perma them.
That's just timing out.
There we go.
Mods. Yes. Okay, cool. They've broken the seal. Okay.
I'll play 2 Carnuses. Go ahead.
Jeez, that's insane. Okay, I'll say Logos. I'll play Redacted, Munchling, Even Ivan.
Okay. I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play a Shadowsmith to give each mutant creature elusive. I'm going to play Francis the Economist and Techno Thief. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Alright, well, I'll say Dis. I'll Reap with Infernus. I'll Mark of Dis the Francis.
Okay.
Then I'll Gateway.
I love Mark of Dis, everybody.
Yep.
Just love that card.
Your turn.
I'll play Bow. Go ahead.
Okay. I will.
That card is so unfun.
I'll say Shadows. I will Dark Wave to kill the Bow Nithing. Play a Vandalize as a draw. Top stuff. Let's get this Rapid Evolution. Play a Subtle Auto and a Reckless Rizzo.
The thing that had
kill the
thing that had damage icon so I could kill the Reckless Rizzo.
Your turn.
Okay, I will say Untamed. I will play Fandangle. I'll play Flimp. I'll play Ritual of the Hunt. And I'm going to Reclaimed by Nature the Redacted, so I don't just straight up lose that. It's your turn. I'll draw 5.
Forge. Okay. I mean, you can activate Reckless Rizzo. I feel like you do it. So I'll say Shadows. I'll steal 2.
Yep.
I'll play Bow Nithing and I'll Reap with Subtle Auto.
Okay. I am gonna say Shadows. I will put.
Oh, QMax should be in your archive.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I was just on tilt from being Mark of Dist. Sure,
And bot brigaded.
I'm sure everyone can understand that. Okay, I am going to say Shadows. I am going to play Bone Rot Venom on Subtle Auto. I'm going to use Ritual of the Hunt. I'll Reap with Fandangle. I'll Reap with Flymph. I'm gonna play Francis. I'm gonna play Bo. Francis is gonna fight Reckless Rizzo, and it dies.
Yeah, did you see that crap? Tashi was insane.
It dies, and then Bo Nithing is gonna Reap. Reckless Rizzo loses elusive when you use its ability. Okay, go ahead. I'll say check with 7 and draw 3. It's your turn.
I'll say Logos. I will play Titan Engineer, Smoko, and Dynamo. Your turn.
Okay.
It's 4 for 7.
I am going to say Logos and put my archives into my hand. I am going to standardize testing, so I'll get 1s and 8s. I am going to opposition research and draw a card that you cannot reap on the next turn. I will play QMex and draw. I'll discard this Dimension Door. I will play Professor Torado. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Okay, I'll say Logos. Play Infomorph. Fight. Fight Fandangle. Smoko will. I can't Reap. I will. Keep Smoko out. Chill. That's it.
I will say Untamed. I'm going to play Gloriana's Attendant and a Dark Fairy. I'm going to put a Wild Spirit on Bo. I'll put a Wild Spirit on Umex. And the Flumph. Does it fight or does it Reap? I don't hate fighting here. Like taking out the Titan Engineer. You're like kind of incentivized to go into Logos since you got 3 creatures on the table. You haven't taken a disc turn in a while. I'll have the Flimp fight the Titan Engineer. I think it's about the same there. Okay, it's your turn. I will draw 4.
The Logos. I feel like I want to kill the Torado, but at the same time I want to draw some cards.
Yeah, you get 2. You can always draw a card.
Draw one
and then decide.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's actually. I'll say Logos. I will play QMex. I'll Reap with Smoko. Draw. Fairy. Very not poggers. Infomorph will fight the Trotto. And I'm done.
Okay, I am gonna say shadows. Bo is gonna reap. Capture one. I am going to vandalize and draw off the pip. Take a look. Ooh.
There's probably some good stuff there.
Yeah. I think I want to get rid of the Skix Uno.
I forgot Skix Uno was in here.
Yeah, actually there's another card that's almost as bad for me.
I really need that Skix Uno
though. I will Perplexing Sophistry, so pip and draw. I've got more than you, so I'll discard a card and draw. Man, I hit 3 Shadows cards off my draw. This feels insane. Alright, Damo Thief. I will Rad Penny to steal one. I will play a Nexus. I am going to look over there my Flume, I suppose. And then Francis. If I remember what I put on top, what did I put on top? Okay.
Clear cheating.
So, well, the reason is with the Smoko.
Oh, I didn't know what it archived.
I could know what I was archiving. I don't want to give you either of those cards though. So, Francis will fight the Bow. It's the same. It's like not quite the same as reaping here, but it's like take something off the table, gain an amber also. So I think that's fine. All right. I'll say check with 9. It's your turn. I will draw 2.
I'll say shadows. I will play a Dark Wave.
All right. So not a mutant. Mutant. Not a mutant. Not a mutant. Not a mutant. Not a mutant.
Play Red Penny and draw. Steal. Play Red Penny and steal. And your turn.
Alright, so I will forge.
Yeah, this game's very swingy. This is a Coda matchup.
I will say Logos. I'll put my archives into my hand. Can I threaten with Untamed this turn? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gets me there. Logos is 1, 2, 3, puts me to 4, draws me 2, 3. Maybe I can get there with Logos. I'll say Logos. I get a little bit further with Logos. I mean, I get like more cards with Logos than with Untamed. I will start with a Neurosiphon. So gain 1, steal 1, draw. So that'll go there. I'll shuffle and draw. Untamed wouldn't stop you. Actually, I could stop you with Untamed, but Logos also stops you. Okay, and draw. Well, I guess I'll discard Dimension Door. I will play Munchling with a pip and draw.
Jeez, that Munchling.
Yeah. I will play a Q-Mex and draw. I'll play a Q-Mex and draw. Play Mobius Scroll. Okay, your turn.
Say
draw 1 for the turn.
I'll play a Dominator Bobble. I'll Pain Reaction the Glorianas.
Okay.
I'll play 2 Bravels. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Shadows. I am going to Reap with Nexus to use your Dominator Bauble so that I can fight with the Munchling into the Smoko. And I'll discard a Logos card from my hand and get an Amber. I will Vandalize. Actually, I should have done that first. And draw. That discarded. I am gonna Perplexing Sophistry. So Amber, draw, discard, and draw. I will play Bone Rot Venom on my Rad Penny. I will then Reap with my Rad Penny, who's going to explode and go flying into the deck. And I'll say check with 10. You can forge. Cut. Draw 1.
Logos and pick up Archive. I will Effervescent. Play QMax. I'll Diametric Charge. Play Infomorph. And that's my turn. Draw 1. Shuffle and draw 1.
Okay, I will say Logos. I'm gonna Reap with the QMax. Reap with the QMax. Munchling is going to fight the Infomorph.
Diametric Charge could have hit the Rad Pennies, but I feel like I needed to whittle his board down.
I will discard a Cronus. I guess I don't have to. Yeah, that's fine. I'll fight the Infomorph. And then I'm going to standardize testing. So that'll kill the Rad Pennies, the QMax, and the Infomorph, and my QMax. I am going to Mobius Scroll. We'll archive this. Oh, up to 2 cards from my hand. Sure, these and the scroll. It's your turn. I'll say check with 8, and I'll draw 4.
This can't stop. Shadows can't stop.
You can QMax into Effervescent.
QMax into Effervescent is my play here. Ah. Okay.
Yep. Okay. I drew both bows and Rad Pennies, so I think if it was like close, it would suddenly not be close.
I think if I had gotten Skixano a little bit earlier that game.
Yeah. Well, I also I had a huge. I think getting skipped. This deck is blazing fast.
Yeah, it's insane.
It draws a lot of cards. I had that ridiculous Shadows turn. I was able. The creatures on the table certainly carried me to victory.
All Alright, the 3-0 is taking a loss. Alright, you're on Luria.
Okay. You were on the Secure Weasel.
Okay.
Half of Nathan Tilt ends with a win. Yeah. All I gotta do is just win one time early in the stream.
Luria has to face up against 3 Logos Disc decks.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens here.
Or how many marks of this there? I mean, this deck
has
is 2,
yeah.
So I think
this one has none.
I think if there's something more powerful than MM Logos, it's Mark of Dis in this set, right? So
I don't think there are any autoencoders, interestingly.
yeah, you, the deck that won the Glorious U didn't have an autoencoder. It was just fast on its own.
I mean, I feel like if it's a good, efficient deck with autoencoder, like a lot of the time you don't end up hitting off it unless you're doing things specifically for it, like Sloppy Lab Works and stuff, because you're just playing all your good cards.
Yeah. If your deck is too good, the autoencoder is a lot worse.
Yeah. Free Lithologica autoencoder not necessary.
Right.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, you burn 2 the Logos cards. You just take, sometimes you take a Logos turn and you've gone through the whole deck, right? So
contest?
I swear I hit that start. I had it lined up.
Right on time for Ultra Gecko.
Slam. Ultra Gecko just went through the chat history. Copy and paste. Bet alls. Apparently they are. Okay, I will say Dis, and I'll start with the Maleficorn. Go ahead.
Alright, I'll say Logos, Infomorph, and Titan Engineer.
Okay. I am going to say Starlight, so I'll Red Alert for 1. I'll play Scout Pete, who's going to gun down the Infomorph. Yeah, I'll keep that there. I'll play this other Scout Pete, and it's your turn. I will draw 3.
I will say Shadows. I'll place a Booby Trap on the Scout Pete. And Secret Needle. I thought I was holding that first, that's why I threw it down there. Your turn.
Okay, I will say Sanctum. I'll Burning Glare the Titan Engineer. I will play a General Zalador. I'll play a Grey Rider. I'll just go ahead and trade the Maleficorn off the Titan Engineer. It's possible, it's not correct to just trade away the Maleficorn, since it's really good in this deck. But I'll just clean up your board while I can.
I'll say Dis. I'm gonna play Ultra Gecko. Got gifted a sub from Hyper, the tier 1. Thank you, Hyper.
Appreciate that a lot.
For that gifted sub. Much appreciated. I'm gonna play Stirring Grave with the 3 damage pips on it.
Okay.
So I'll do 1, 2, 3. And I'll archive this Titan Engineer. I will play Rabble, then I'll play Pandemonium. Capture. Play Snorette. And your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Sanctum. Salvador's going to fight Brabble. I don't have any amber for you to destroy. I will play Commandeer. And I'll play a Seeker of Truth. Capture onto Salvador.
Trekar, we opened 100 Mass Mutation decks, and this is our grand tournament to determine which of those Mass Mutation decks is the best Mass Mutation deck. So,
yeah. So we have opened, I suppose, a little over 100. In some previous streams, there have been some winners who have not minded that we've opened their deck on stream and given it away. None of those decks had sent them either. But that's only like a handful more, maybe 4 or 5. I don't think much more. So
I'm gonna say Shadows. Play Secret Needle. Play this double draw Mutant Cutpurse.
Oh geez, there's a lot of icons in that deck.
It is. I will Secret Needle the Scout Pete.
Dead.
Gain 1. Play Nexus, play Mutant Cutpurse, play Gamgee, do a damage to armor. Your turn.
Okay. No, Strength will capture one. Alright, wish I had the red alert. I am going to... What else do I have? Alright, I'm going to go into Dis. No. Yes, I'll go into Dis. I will play Cinder. I am going to play Brabble and do a damage to that Gamgee. I am going to Implosion Brabble and kill this Gamgee. Okay, your turn. I will draw 3.
I'll say Logos. Play Lithologica. Do damage to the Secret Truth.
Okay.
Even Ivan.
Our experience with Mass Mutations is very difficult to judge a Mass Mutation deck list without playing the deck. And
I would say it's impossible to do so.
Yeah, and I think you have to play the deck multiple times because the variance in a given game of Mass Mutations is, I think, even higher than normal Keyforge. So
very nice testing to get the Cinder in the Gamgee.
Okay.
I will play Titan Engineer. Even Ivan. Don't you dare have an even amber count.
Okay. I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Champion Anaphil. Salvador is going to fight. If I leave you with 1, it's the same as leaving you with 3, right?
Basically, yes.
So, Salvador is going to fight that Mutant Cutpurse. Seeker of Truth will reap, I guess. And I will play a Grey Rider to have Champion Anaphil fight Snorette. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
I'll say Shadows. I'm gonna machine gun that Grey Rider to death.
Okay.
I will lights out those two. I'll borrow nothing. I will reap with Nexus and reap with Mutant Cutburst. Your turn. Check with 9.
Okay. I am going to say Starlights. I am going to lay the land. I am going to access denied Nexus. I am going to play an Anthony. I'll do a damage to one even Ivan. I'm going to put an Observe You Max on Anthony. I don't actually think this is super correct, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I am going to subdue the Titan Engineer. Okay, I will say check with 8. It'll be your turn. You'll get that Ember back, and I will draw 2.
I can say Logos. I'll play an Adaptoid. Opposition Research. I'll steal one. I'll stun the Engineer. I think this Ivan flies into the champion. And this Ivan... That Ivan will... I put some damage on the ant. I think I do, so I'll attack it for 4.
Okay.
Your turn.
I'll forge for 7. I will say Sanctum. I'll play an Amber Heart. Play a Champion Anaphil who will capture 1. I'll play a Secret Truth and a Zalvador. And it's your turn. I will draw 4.
I'll say this. I'll play Dominator Baubles. Play Invitus. Don't have anything to capture. I'll play Snarette. Villainous Creeper, Drekker, do a damage to Andy.
Oh, you got this back at the end.
Okay, your turn.
I'm just gonna take a look at your discard pile real quick.
I forgot to draw for that in this, but I don't think it mattered.
I can use Logos and like heal up the Anthony. I'm sorry, I can use Sanctum and heal up the Anthony, but I don't get to play any cards from my hand. And you've got a pretty scary board. So I think I take this turn to say Dis. And I am going to mark of Dis something. The question is what? if I put you into dis, you just like get to go do everything with the Dominator Bauble. You don't actually have a ton of discards in your hand, but if I mark you into you literally get to do everything. I can put you into shadows, I think is the best choice here. So I'll do the 2 damage to the Mutant Cutpurse. I will Infernus. I think I get this Lethal Logica and this Lights Out because I just don't want to play against those cards. I have this Maleficorn. I guess I'll just ping the Mutant Cutpurse off the table. I had an option to shoot my own Antony there, so that I could play this Bonesaw already, but I think I just play the Bonesaw. You'll get the Seeker Needle Antony, which I was hoping that I could heal before that would happen, but your turn. I will untap and draw 4.
Okay. The shadows. Secret Needle Antony.
Yeah.
I will play Safe House. Play Rad Penny. Deal 1. Secret Needle my Rad Penny. Nexus will fight the Infernus.
Okay.
I'll switch out.
Okay, I will say dis. I'm going to mark of dis the Adaptoid. I will play Sacro Fiend and do the damage to Relentless Creeper, so Maleficorn will take it out. Infernus will fight Snoret. That'll also take out Drekker. I will Stirring Grave the Infernus back. And then I think I just fight your Logos nerds off the table. Since I have to go into Logos. So Bonesaw will fight even Ivan. Then Maleficorn will fight the Adaptoid. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
I don't. Okay. I will say Logos. Play Vision Bloom. I'll fight Salvador. And then I'll standardize testing for 6s and 3s.
Okay.
I'll play even Ivan, play Eclectic Inquiry. Your turn.
Alright, I will save dis. I'll put the archives into my hand. I am going to Gleeful Mayhem. I'll kill Invidus and even Ivan. I will Infernus. I think you've only got the 1 pip, right?
The Eclectic
The
Inquiry.
Eclectic.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing else out of Pip. So I'll actually get my discard pile. Let's see if we can get rid of some of this chaff. For instance, Burning Glare I think is relatively weak. And then perhaps also Access Denied. So I'll hit 2 pips there. And then I will reap with the Sacro Fiend. You lose another one. And then reap with Bonesaw and Bluffcorn to get a 6. You can Rad Penny me, and you can also Secret Needle a bunch. But it's your turn. I'll draw one.
Okay. Say Shadows.
That once monstrous board is now.
I'll Secret Needle the Maleficorn.
Yeah.
I will Booby Trap the Sacro Fiend.
Okay.
I'll play Red Penny and Steel. Play Nexus, play Mutant Cut Person, draw 2. Play Gamgee and do 1 to Infernus. I'll Secret Needle the Infernus. I will Safe House something. I'll Safe House this Cut Purse.
Okay.
And say check with 9.
Alright, my turn. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Ambassador Lu and do a damage to the Gamgee. I am going to Particle Sweep to do 2 damage to the Nexus and 1 damage to the Gamgee. And then I am going to play Sensor Chief Garcia to make you pay +2. And it is your turn. I will say check with 6. I'll draw 1, shuffle, and draw 2 more.
Okay. Say this. No. Stupid. This stupid thing. But that's still probably fine. Who's Alright, I'll say this. I'm gonna Reap with Nexus.
Using the Dominator Bubble.
Yeah, using the Dominator Bubble. And then use your Amber Heart on the Nexus. And I will Reap with Rad Penny. Play a Gateway. Do damage to something and then kill everything.
Okay, so I'll steal 1.
Draw a card first.
Or Red Pink gets shuffled in.
I'll shuffle and draw a card. And then shuffle that in. This goes away.
Had many problems with securing weasels.
And I'll place Red. Okay. Your turn.
Okay, so I'll forge. This is not on tap. I will say Sanctum. I'll play Squire Alice and do a damage to Snoret. I will play a Secret Truth, a Bulwark, and a Lyco Knight. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Logos. I'll standardize testing for 5 and 3.
Or 2.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's fine. I'll play Even Ivan. And I'm done.
Okay, I will say dis, and a mark of dis, even Ivan. Play a Maleficorn, and then I'll play a Maleficorn and gun down even Ivan. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
All opposition research. Go ahead.
Snort captures that.
Yep, lots of marks of this game. Lots of skipped turns.
Have to fight. I will say
this play might get very moved.
Yeah. I will say Sanctum. I will play Commandeer. I am going to have Seeker of Truth. I'm gonna Amberheart this Maleficorn. Seeker Truth is gonna fight Nexus, and then Maleficorn is gonna fight this Norette.
Okay.
Bulwark is gonna fight Nexus, and then Grey Rider is gonna make Bulwark fight Nexus. So be very dead from the assaults. Okay, your turn. I will draw 2.
Feeling like I gotta do another gateway to dis, so I'll say dis and pick up the archive. I'll gateway. It gets a treat.
Does the deck have 2?
It does have 2. One's got a damage pip, one has a draw pip.
Well, one's damage and draw.
One's damage and draw.
This the other one is damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pandemonium. I will Stir Engrave. Something.
Capture. Yeah. I guess it didn't matter there. 1 star. Was the creeper in your discard pile?
Relentless Creeper? Yes. He's at the very bottom, so yeah, I'll get him. I'll archive the Titan.
I guess technically you probably should have been played the turn before, but I don't think it would have mattered because you would have ended up
he'd be dead somehow.
Multiple times.
Yeah. Okay. That's my turn. Give that a treat.
Okay.
Real quick.
Take a quick
break. 2 treats.
Okay. Shoving treats in this dog. Our anti-inflation scheme is working overtime. Yeah, three damage pips. I mean, the gateway killed everything, so the 3 damage pips didn't really matter there, but still.
Look at this toy he ripped the leg off of. Look at the horrible existence of this toy right now.
It has no legs.
No legs.
It can't crawl away from him.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I am going to say dis. I am going to Gleeful Mayhem to kill the Relentless Creeper. I am gonna play an Infernus and a Cinder. Give me that discard pile. Like I gotta get this Pandemonium for sure. And I may as well get this Eclectic Inquiry. Make the deck much less efficient. Alright, your turn. I will draw 3.
Play Shadows. Play Mutant Cutpurse and draw 2. Borrow the Amber Heart.
It's yours.
Play a Rad Penny. Play Gamgee. Play Mutant Cutpurse. Secret Needle my Rad Penny. Safe House my Cutpurse. Secret Needle Infernus. And that's it. Draw.
Okay, I am going to say Starlance. I am going to lay the land. I am going to subdue the Gamgee. I will play a Scout Pete. I'll discard this. I will play Antony and I'll go ahead and gun down the Gamgee. There's no sense in letting you get a free Secret Needle. This Scout Pete captured one, so I'll capture one on the Cinder, and then Antony's going to capture the rest of this. And then I will play this Scout Pete to take a look part of my deck. I'll keep that there. I will tell you to go ahead. Check with 6. You get this back from the Antony and a draw.
I'll say Dis. Play a Brabble. Play Wrecker. This first. Actually, I'll just read this.
Okay.
So play Brabble, play Drecker, do a damage to Brabble. I'll play a Stirring Grave. Do 1 to Brabble and 2 to Antony. And then I'll archive the Gamgee. Ultra Kick was trying to stir bets. I like it. And that is it. Draw 3.
Okay, I will say Dis. I am going to reap with Infernus.
Creeper did get shuffled, yeah.
I am going to reap with Cinder. He's going to kill this Scout Pete. I am going to Mark of Dis the Drecker.
It's extremely rude. 4 marks of Dis.
Actually, I should, instead of the Scout Pete, I should get this Infernus. So that I can Stirring Grave the Infernus.
Jeez.
I will play a Brabble. I'll do a damage to the Cutpurse. I will Implosion the Brabble to make you lose 1 and kill the Drecker. I'll play Bonesaw ready. And Bonesaw's gonna your turn, you'll get that back.
That's it.
Yeah, I wonder if you should have played the Drekker. If you had discarded the Drekker, I lose there, because I can't force you into dis.
I couldn't stop you anyway.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, I couldn't stop you. I couldn't stop 11. No. Not anything in this deck stops 11. There's no Urvressa in here, so.
I guess the previous turn, I thought you were going to do some shadow stuff. Instead of the dis that you played. So because I thought you playing like Rad Penny and Seeker Needling it a bunch for the rest of the game was going to be good enough to win.
I don't think it would have been.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I wasn't able to get up far enough ahead. And Anthony took all my amber. I couldn't deal with Anthony. That was the problem.
I gotcha. You were trying to find a way to get
I had to set up being able to kill the Anthony, which I still couldn't quite do.
Okay. Yeah, just mark up this your opponent.
Yeah.
Mark up this a clearly better deck. The point where it just doesn't get to play the game.
That's how you beat better decks. You don't let him play the game. Larry's got a lot of tools. I'll say that.
Yeah.
It also doesn't have any artifacts. It doesn't care about borrow and stuff.
It's probably a deck that gets better in a like a best of 3 because you like know what to market them into better.
Okay, you're on Secure Weasel this time.
I'm
on Eternal Hot and Cold. I played like 3 gateways that turn, or that game. I felt like I needed a gateway every other turn.
Yeah, it was putting creatures on the table. Lyria does have solid creatures. Yeah.
They're all good, and they have damage pips on them.
Yeah. You just always have the edge when fighting in that because you've got so much random damage that you've thrown around. So it is, I think it's give points, ! Give points, then the name, and then the number of points.
3 amber. Art Boy, 643 amber bet.
Woo! That's a lot.
That is a lot.
There is still the bracket that we got to play through. I know Ultra Gecko's talking you into betting a bunch right now, but you still have at least roughly a month worth of content.
We probably should reset before the championship belt tournament.
Yeah, we'll reset before that. So yeah. Normally we reset on the Tournament of Champions, but I think resetting for the belt is probably fine.
200.
Fair enough, Bill. Bet however you want.
Yeah.
Don't like. I'm just maybe you should pace yourself.
Don't
okay?
tell Bill how to bet.
I'm not telling you how to bet. I'm just saying. You thought you meant to bet on Weasel?
Nope. Too bad. These decks probably, I don't know. I think they match up pretty well. Should be close.
The you had you won that roll, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it did. Okay.
You had all the artifacts out.
I'm looking at it.
It's one of those. It's like one of those things with mass mutation decks that have like 6 or 7 artifacts. If you have some number of creatures on the table, all those artifacts on the board, and then you just have like a grip full of Logos stuff that's archiving and milling and whatnot. You're just like through the deck every couple of turns after the first time through. You're cycling through it so much more efficiently. So I will keep this hand. I could have a Mega Banger start. It's a solid start right now, but it could be a Mega Banger.
Ooh. Mega Banger. Windmill slammed.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna completely change what I do then. I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna standardize testing, and then play an Infomorph. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
Makes sense. Play Logos. Or actually, I'll play Shadows. I'm gonna Bone Rot Venom the Infomorph. And play a Shadowsmith. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Rad Penny and steal 1. I am going to play the Mutant Cut Purse and draw 2. I am going to play a Gamgee and another Mutant Cut Purse. And it is your turn. It would have been a Mega Banger if I'd drawn into some of the Shadows artifacts. And I'll draw 2. Go ahead.
Say Logos. I'll play QMax. Play Neurosiphon. I was hoping you generate some Amber, but
no,
you did not.
I don't do that here.
Your turn.
I wouldn't be interested. Yeah, it's Logos. I'm going to Lethal Logica. I'll do the damage to the Shadowsmith. Play this Opposition Research. I am going to play Adaptoid. I am going to play Eclectic Inquiry. He'll get 2 armor.
Very good games tonight. 4 quad. Last one's very close.
It's your turn. I'll draw 3. First one's pretty
close. That first
too.
one's also close, yeah. I'll say Untamed. I will play Reclaim by Nature. I was trying to hold my Untamed turn because I know that there's a lot of artifacts in there, but
I'm not drawing them, so
yeah. I'll play a Flumph. I'll play Fandangle. I will play Glorion's Attendant. I will Wild Spirit. There. Your turn.
I guess I'll say Dis. I'm gonna play a Snoret. I will play a Drekker. Drekker's gonna do a damage to Glorion's Attendant. I am going to Stirring Grave. Adaptoid gets some hella pips here, but
it's not per pip, right? It's just a card with.
Yeah, you're right. So I'll archive this Snoret.
What you doing damage to?
We will machine gun down Fandangle. Then I am gonna Pandemonium. So they will capture. I'll put one on. I'll say Gamgee, Daptoid, and Snoret. Okay, it's your turn. I will draw 4. It's really funny how bad Adaptoid is in this deck. It's really bad in this deck.
Okay. Let's say a Logos.
All of the pips ended up in not Logos in this deck.
Yeah. I'm gonna fight this Rad Penny and QMax and Rad Penny.
Okay.
And then play a standardized testing. So it should be 4 and 2, I believe.
Okay.
And I'll play this Cronus.
So this back. That back. All this dies. Okay, I will say Shadows. I'm going to play Safe House. I am going to borrow nothing. I am gonna lights out the Shadow Smith. The Red Penny had elusive because it's the Shadow Smith. I don't know how we repair the board state. I don't know that we can repair the board state. We're gonna pass through. This was a mistake. Okay, we're gonna put an asterisk.
Put
his Red Penny would die.
Put Gamgee back out, and he has an Amberon.
Okay.
And I would have reaped with the QMax.
Okay.
Instead.
All right. Gamgee was between these two. So Gamgee is alive.
Yeah.
And I could reap with him this turn, right? So the lights out on the Shadow Smith and the Flumph. And that's it. I will draw 3. So I check with 9.
Refund all bets.
Refund all bets.
No.
Tanties.
Wrong.
Chad is.
I'll say Untamed.
Throwing an absolute fit.
Play Flume, play Fandangle, play Wild Spirit, play Ritual of the Hunt.
I wanted to use all your untamed creatures. Alright, so I'll forge for 6. Yeah, you're right. I had not considered that. Nor had I drawn. Like, I haven't had a situation where I could easily use the.
Some Smash.
Dominator Bobble. Okay, I will. I gotta go with Untamed. Oh, sorry, Shadows, because I can't leave this in play. I'll play Gamgee and do a damage to that Cronus. This Mutant Cut Purse is gonna trade with Fandangle. Well, your mutants do not have elusive. I'm gonna Reap with Gamgee, and that's gonna steal 1. And then I can Reap with this Mutant Cut Purse, and then I can Safe House this Mutant Cut Purse. I will say check with 6. It is your turn. I will.
So Shadows, I'll look over there, the AMG. We'll play Rat Penny. Deal 1. Play Nexus and Shadow Smith. Your turn.
I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play a Titan Engineer and 3 even Ivans. And it's your turn. I will draw 4.
Yikes. Okay, I'll say Logos, pick up the archive. Play QMax, draw. Play a Mobius Scroll, play Munchling, Amber, draw.
Archive with the Cronus.
Archive with Cronus. I'll play a Cronus, play Opposition Research, draw, and then archive. This Toronto gets discarded. Against 2 3 and Ivans.
I can't Reap next turn. I don't know if that matters, but
I guess that probably does matter, right? That probably does matter. We're playing it.
Plus mutants are elusive, so.
Oh, my Cronus still. So I'll Reap with Cronus. And draw. And archive. Oh no, I don't do that. That's only draw icons. Ritual of the Hunt. To Reap with Flumph. To go to 9. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to put my archives into my hand and say Shadows. I'm going to play this Mutant Cut Purse to draw 2. I will play a Seeker Needle. I'm going to play a Seeker Needle. I am going to Booby Trap. Cronus. Play a Nexus. And then I guess this game you just. I'm gonna safe house this mutant purse. And it is your turn.
7. Alright, I'll say Logos. I will Dimension Door. Play Humex. Draw. Steal. Draw. That's not
mutant.
This will reap. Steal and draw. Capture 1. This will reap. Steal. Draw. And then Torado.
And the Gamgee couldn't fight. I wanted to fight the Gamgee into Torado, but the Shadowsmith was there. So
yeah, I don't think the Gamgee. Oh, they have elusive, so I can't actually just trade this away. Trade it into the Titan Engineer if I wanted to. I don't really want to give you 3 draws on your Logos turn. Then again, you draw this last card. I don't know if it's a Logos card or not actually.
Let's have the Mobius scroll. So
I think Toronto is go to his death. Titan Engineer.
okay.
Mobius scroll. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'll say this. I will play a Brabble. I will Gateway. So you'll lose 1. I somehow didn't get to either Gateway until I played the Mutant Cutburst to draw 2 during that Shadow's turn. Look at 3 chains. Because if I could have just wiped the board, I think I would have been in much better shape. Play 2 Dominator Baubles, and then I'll play a Relentless Creeper and a Snare Rat. That'll be your turn. So I will capture 1. I will drop a chain and draw 4.
Say Shadows. All perplexing. So I draw, then shuffle.
Good. Okay, I actually don't think I care about that.
Yeah.
I think
The time for Gateway is gonna be later on if you need it again. Draw. Play. Vandalize. Yep. Draw. Play Rad Penny. Play Bonizing. Play Techno Thief. Amber. Play Francis. And your turn.
okay. I am going to say I'm going to say Shadows. I will put my Archives in my hand. I am going to play Rad Penny to steal 1. I'm going to Seeker Needle Rad Penny. Gain 1. I will play Mutant Cutburst to draw, then shuffle, then draw. Yeah, it's kind of back and forth, right?
Yeah.
I would complain about it, but I think I've stolen a fair amount of my own for this game, so. I think Justin has stolen more than me, but
Mostly because of Dimension Door.
Yeah, Dimension Door is brutal. I'll play Rad Penny. Oh, I gotta draw one more. So, okay. I will Seeker Needle, Rad Penny. Shuffle her into the deck. Or if it's just safe house her. I think it's better to safe house her and just Seeker Needle like your Techno Thief instead.
You just don't get an Amber then, right?
Yeah. Because I can't quite threaten, so I'll safe house, then Seeker Needle. I could Seeker Needle your own Rad Penny, so I'll Seeker Needle your Rad Penny, sure, whatever. Slightly less bad if I'm shuffling it in on my turn. The time for drawing cards is over. I think with this mutant cut person in safe house. The Rad Penny and the Seeker Needles give me a lot of leeway to steal and generate Amber. Okay, end of the turn, Snurret will capture one. And I'll draw one and drop a chain. Okay.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. I'll play a Nexus. I'll...
That Archives. What is going on with that Archives?
Something. I'm gonna fight Snurret.
Yep.
And fight Snurret. I'm gonna Bone Rot Venom the Cut Purse.
Okay.
I'll Reap with Techno Thief. Discard, Sanity Testing, draw. And your turn.
So I Forge.
Yep. Francis should not be dead.
Okay, I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play this Fission Bloom. I will standardize testing for 2s and 3s.
Okay.
All this garbage off the table. Then I will Lethal Logica. Into who knows? A Titan Engineer. Wish I could blanked it there, but play a Titan Engineer, and it's your turn. Forge. Draw 3 and drop this last chain.
I will say Untamed, pick up the Archive. Play Ritual Hunt. Play Fandangle. Play Mushroom with a View, do damage to Titan Engineer. Play Dark Fairy. Wild Spirit. Wild Spirit. Play Rapid Evolution on Fandangle. You can +7. No, +9. And your turn.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I can do some Lord Invitus stuff, but yeah, I don't have any answer for that much. I felt like once the second key was forged, the game would end very quickly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had the gateway like one turn sooner. So that Logos turn was so bad.
Yeah, that was
so bad.
That was basically the game. I feel like.
Yeah,
that was definitely when I felt like I got
Logos turn was so bad
because I was behind for a while at the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, you got 2 gateways. I was like 12 cards or something left in the deck, so just unlucky to not get it by that point.
And Secure Weasel just like that as O2.
It's not so secure.
Just like that, and it's a good deck. I mean, I think that deck's fine. Like, it's got a lot going for it, and the games were close, but
right.
It got Mark of Dist out of the game, and it got Dimension Doored out of the game, so, yep.
I clicked the right name.
I don't know, did you? I don't see a lot of Tanties in chat, so it's probably fine.
Is anybody pitching a fit and I clicked the right name?
There's no Tanties, it's fine. Alright, Artemis.
Hey, if there's like half a chance that chat's gonna Tanties anyway, so
They're Tantiesing. Alright, you're on Mr. Jackfeet on Maria.
okay.
I think these decks, all 4 of these decks are like better than most other advancing decks that we've seen.
I think they're
Interestingly
this
enough.
was pretty high power.
Yeah.
Curse of Bill.
This is actually one night. This may be the only night where I would be fine with a triple advancement.
Who are you and what did you do with Bill? If you haven't heard of the curse.
No such thing as curse. A 7. An 8. That is Mulligan. Hyper. Tier 1. 5 months. 3-month streak. Thank you, Hyper.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mushroom Man's in the chat if you got him. Flex your Mushroom Mans if you got him.
The elite few.
Yeah. Feels Rain Man. Flex your gavel, yeah. Okay. Good.
Quick, everybody one up each other. I am gonna say Shadows, I'll play a Spike Trap. Go ahead.
Say Sanctum. I'll play Esquire Alice and do damage to herself. Capture, play Grey Rider, and Reap.
Okay, I am gonna say Dis. I will play Mark of Dis on Squire Alice.
Mark of Dissing me now.
And Pain Reaction Squire Alice.
God.
Oh, Implosion. I was between the Spike Trap, the Pain Reaction, the Implosion, and the Mark of Dis. I was ready to kill whatever was played. So I'll play Dominator Bobble. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4.
Yep.
Alright, I am gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna Dark Wave. Put some damage on Champion Aminofield. I will Vandalize. And draw. Sacred Fiend, I think, is the best. I will Subtle Auto to pitch a card, and then I'll play a Damo Thief. Squinting over there feels like you don't want me to discard this. Oh yeah, he's good. I don't know if it's the card you wanted the most, but all right. I'll draw 3. So you check with 6.
Okay, I'll say Dis. I will Mark of Dis your Damo Thief, even though it doesn't do anything, and
it steals one,
also
right?
It steals 1. I will play a Brabble and do damage to Subtle Auto. Play Furnace and just remove some stuff. Get that out of here for sure, and This is vandalize. I will all implosion to destroy my Infernus. And your turn.
I am gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play even Ivan and Nobu Dynamo. And it's your turn, I will draw to you.
I'll say dis. I'll mark a dis even Ivan and then crash Brabble into it. Your turn.
Okay. I will pitch the Infomorph to the Nobu Dynamo. I actually held the Infomorph in case I blanked on the ghost draw, but I wanted to definitely make sure that I got to threaten that turn. So I will play QMax and draw, and I will play a Titan Engineer, and I'll reap with no Dynamo to go to 6. It's your turn, I will draw to you.
I'll say Star Alliance. I'll play. Wait.
We'll have to wait.
Oh, I had a card I didn't have. Yeah, I guess I'll play Star Alliance. I'll play Access Denied.
Okay.
Play Garcia, play Scout Pete. Pete's on top. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to discard the Effervescence to Nobu Dynamo. Possibly a mistake. I will see. I am going to Dominator Bobble to reap with the QMax. I am going to Infernus. Going to get Infernus and Mark of Dis. I will play another Dominator Bubble. I will break Key. And then Spike Trap. It's damage on my guys, but alright, so I'll say check with 9. It's your turn. I will draw 4.
Alright, I'll say Sanctum. Play Amberheart. Reap with the Nafil. Play Grey Rider. I'll fight Infernus.
Okay.
I fight Infernus. Yeah, it's fine, I'll fight. Play Champion. Play Seeker of Truth. Your turn.
Okay, so start of the turn, I'll discard the Smoko to the Nobu Dynamo, and then forage for 6. I will say Shadows. I am going to Opportunist onto the Nobu Dynamo.
Jeez, confident in that loading.
I will look over there. The Seeker of Truth. Steal one. I will then Dark Wave. So QMax will go here. Titan Engineer will take 2. And I will play this bow here. So you check with 6. It's your turn. I will draw 5. Red alert for 1. So dead. That goes over there.
I will then play Antony. Capture all Dad Amber. I will play Ambassador Lu and do a damage to Bonithing. Oh, this is a damage on it too, so I guess to Nova Dynamo.
Okay,
and then I'll Particle Sweep to do a damage and then 2 damage to Nova Dynamo. I'll play Lay of the Land. Draw this card. Play a Scout Pete, do 2 damage. The top card. I guess I could stack this in a way.
It's the Iron Giant over here.
Yeah. It's actually fine. I'll discard Maleficorn. And I will observe you max on this champion. Okay, your turn.
Okay. Start of the turn, I'll just and Anthony gives me 1 back.
Yep.
Start of the turn, I will discard Infomorph to the Nova Dynamo.
I don't know. I don't think they work in the mobile browser.
Not.
I could be wrong. I bet some do, but not all.
You're gonna have to hack, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What's down here? Oh, this is QMax. Okay. I will say Dis. I'll use Dominator Bobble to reap with the Nova Dynamo. I'm gonna play an Inspector. Nova Dynamo's work comes to an end. I'll play Skixuno. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Forge. I'll get a card of the Inspector.
Probably fine.
Nova Dynamo did a lot of work that game.
Yeah.
That card is so good. Yeah. I think it's a
nice perch.
Neutral for you. Neutral, maybe even good result for you. We'll draw 3. Say check with 9.
Forge. The Sanctum. Play these 2 creatures that don't do anything. Your turn.
I will say Logos. Or
Forge.
I do Forge. I'll say Logos. I'll pick up my archives. I'll play a QMax and draw. Oh yeah. Flip it. I am going to cyberclone the Bulwark. Draw.
Okay.
And I will play a Redacted, which is unlikely to matter. I will play a Munchling. I will Diametric Charge Zalvador. And it is your turn. I will draw these 2.
Say Dis. I'll Gleeful Mayhem to kill the Munchling, do 5 there and 5 here. Play a Bonesaw, play Stirring Grave. It's Anthony. Your turn.
Okay. So you Stirring Grave to the Anthony.
Yep.
Okay. I am going to say Dis. I will Reap with Skixuno. A Dominator Bobble to Reap with QMex. And to Reap with the Cyberclone. I'm going to play 2 Brabbles. And it is your turn. I will draw 2. So shuffle and draw 2.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. I'll play Commandeer. Play Lyconite. Burning Glare. Stun Mutants. The mutant as well, right? Oh no, it's
Demon.
Okay, never
You're
mind.
thinking of.
I was thinking of Cyberpunk. I will stun.
You're thinking of Picaroon as a mutant. Mutant demon.
I'll stun a Brabble. I will then capture one. General Salvador. I think we're just gonna fight Skixuno.
Three. It's only 8.
And that is it.
Okay, I am going to say Shadows. I will play a Reckless Rizzo. I will play a Rad Penny to steal and draw. I will play a Rad Penny to steal. I will Opportunist on Reckless Rizzo. I guess that ability would make it lose elusive, right? I'll Opportunist on the Cyberclone. Capture one. And I will just a Dark Wave. It kills my Rizzo, it kills my Bravels, kills my Q-Mex. This has 1 armor, right? Because of Bulwark. It's a mutant. It gains all the stuff, so it is a mutant plus. Bulwark was a mutant anyway. I'm just gonna discard this Dark Wave. I think the upside of me leaving creatures on the table is much higher than me getting 1 Amber Pip and like putting my Q-Mex in my discard pile and not getting full value from the Brabbles.
Alright, I'll say Starlance. Red alert.
Okay. So Red Pennies are going back in, Bravels are gonna explode, Cyberclone will die, Q-Mex go here. This is all in the discard pile. Guess it didn't matter, might as well. Do you want to do that, Anthony?
Nope. I'll play Subdue first, actually.
Sure.
And then I'll play Scout Pete.
Then Garcia.
Then Garcia. Okay, your turn. The only difference is if you Dark Wave there, you forced me to Anthony. I think it ultimately didn't matter if you play the Dark Wave or not, since I had Red Alert. Or it would have made my Red Alert slightly worse, but I think your board was still dead. Maybe the Cyberclone would have lived.
Alright, I will say Shadows. I am gonna Dark Wave. And then I'm gonna play a Bow Knithing to steal 1. And it is your turn. I'll draw 2. I'll say check with 9.
Okay. Now I have to play Starlance again. So pick up the archive. Play Anthony, do a damage to Bow Knithing. Capture all the Ambers. Play Scout Pete, look at the top. Discard that. Play Particle Sweep, do a damage, do the pip damage there, and then do 2 to that creature. Play Scout Pete, 2 damage, 1 armor. I'll do damage to Scout Pete. Look at the top. Discard it. Reap with Scout Pete. Look at the top. Discard it. Reap with Sensor Chief Garcia. And your turn.
Okay, I am going to say this. I will Gateway.
Okay. And that was a game.
Okay.
Couldn't quite
Get the
stabilize.
Too far ahead too early.
Yeah.
There was a lot of... This deck's got a lot of board wipes.
This is the marks of disc, man.
Yeah, that too.
So dumb. So dumb. And the board wipes are very good in the deck. The Skixono, the 2 gateways. This deck was largely like wanting to get a board out and
it needs its
protect
creatures.
the amber.
It like has to use its creatures to win the game. So
okay, Mr. Jack Feet. Standings. We got Artemis 2-0, Mr. Jack Feet 1-1, and Luria 1-1.
yeah,
Now it's Luria versus Artemis.
these are long games.
Yeah, they are. They're close. Like mostly pretty good games.
Okay,
so Artemis was 0-2, right? I said
You're
that.
on Artemis. I'm on Luria.
Yes. So this is Luria's chance to advance against the 0-2 deck. Let's see if it can pull it out.
Yeah, or see if it gets embarrassed.
Yeah, we have Charybdis. We do.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if they're still around.
I do not know. I think there is one. I think Helmalin, Director of the Oppressed, might have the pair.
Okay.
Very possibly. I know it has Saurian stuff.
They did a lot of work in Echo Ito's deck.
Yeah, they did. They were just like junking up the board, and the opponent's like, what do I do?
Yeah,
Can't execute my plan. They're really good against Dave's deck.
you're not in a situation where you can really reap your creatures with them on. So
Look at the bathroom quick. Have an Eddie cam. There you go.
he's gonna leave the room when Justin leaves the room.
Right.
He's actually hanging around. Somehow didn't leave the room. He's too tired. If I talk to him, he probably gets up and moves. Rib this in duplicates. Yeah, he's too. You've weighed him down with treats. Smashed too many treats into this dog. The sleeves, they're holding up pretty well. The clear sleeves are icky, I will say. However, the regular katana,
You say they're icky?
yeah, the clear sleeves
They're
get icky.
icky.
After a few rounds.
It doesn't even take the long.
I did see that, Art Boy. I did see where the Expanse is going to drop in December. So, season 5 in December. Excited for that. Got more colors of katana. So,
Wait, didn't Artemis win a game? I thought you won with Artemis.
I did.
Oh, you did.
Artemis is
Okay.
2-0.
Artemis is 2-0. Okay. That's
Yeah.
right. I won the game too with it. Okay.
Mhm.
So this is actually not going to be an easy game for Luria.
Yeah, not necessarily. No.
Yeah.
I have not read any of the books, so I have no idea what's coming. I did read the synopsis where this book is it's like primarily on Earth, right? Because it's supposed to deal with like Amos's past and some other stuff. So
They're not like sticking together, icky. They're just like they're not
yeah,
smooth as the
it's
other
got
ones.
so if you
Because they're not matte backs.
I don't know who was playing card games like 15 years ago. If you remember OG Dragon Shields or OG Ultra Pros, where you'd start getting like that gunk and grime feeling on sleeves before you actually got the gunk and the grime on the sleeves. That's what it feels like. So
I think that the clear katanas are not really meant for sleeving a whole deck with.
yeah, I
They're
don't think
more
so
like
either. It's like penny sleeves at that point.
yeah.
So.
I think they're more meant for stuff like the Archon cards.
Or putting them in a binder.
Yeah.
Yeah, the polypropylene old comic backs. Ah, you one up to me.
That's,
Oh, it's like this. I just hit the button. I just go like this. Bang. Easy mulligan. Yeah.
I gotta keep this.
I have not bagged and boarded a comic in like 5 years. It feels good.
Yeah, I think most clear sleeves are not going to give you a good experience, like over a certain amount of time. Even Dragon Shield clears, not really meant to be played as a part of a deck. Probably are going to be very similar long-term feel to this, but Matte Dragon Shields, of course, are still great. Besides the miscut, like the different size cuts are my main complaint about Matte Dragon Shields. We haven't really had that problem at all with katanas, which is great.
I haven't really read comics for quite some time. I've been mostly trades. The last several times I've sat down to read something, it's been trade paperbacks. So.
Yeah, I like those a lot, Stormstrong. Like the matte purple clears, those are sweet. Those are some of my favorite sleeves. I just wish I could actually sleeve Keyforge decks legally with them.
Yeah, well, it's been like trade format for like 15 years. So only collected one before COVID. I have good.
Let's go.
I am going to say this. I'm going to play a Sacrofiend. It's going to shoot itself. I'm going to play Brabble. It's going to shoot the Sacrofiend. And it's your turn. I will draw 3.
I'll play logos. I'll Neurosiphon. I'll discard Dimension Door, play Tirado, and use Mobius Scroll.
Yeah, well, the problem is that the sales are attached to the monthlies, right? That's the issue that you run into. Okay, I will say Sanctum. I'm gonna play Seeker of Truth. Like tempted to keep this Tirado around. I'm gonna play Lyco Knight. I'm gonna play Grey Rider in between, and then the Lyco Knight's gonna fight Tirado. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
I'll say logos. I'll standardize testing for 2s and 5s. So that explodes. I'll opposition research and draw. Humex and draw. I'll play Cronus. All kinds of weird orders on this. Alright, your turn.
Okay, I will say Starlance. I'll play Lay of the Land. Yeah, did any of you read Top 10? It was the Alan Moore comic where it's a world where everybody has superpowers, and so you're following like this rookie cop on her first day. Top 10 has this hilarious side bit. I'm gonna subdue Cronus. There's this side bit in Top 10 where this exterminator is called to a house to deal with a mouse problem. I'll play Scout Pete and gun down the Cronus. And the mice are having the Ambassador Lou's gonna shoot the Humex. No, that's Scout Pete. Let me look at the top card. Yeah, we'll leave it. I'll play this other Scout Pete.
Did you draw for Lay of the Land? Or Tiny asks?
I did. I drew Subdue.
Okay.
So, and then Scout Pete. I'll keep the card there again, and it is your turn. I will draw 4. So the mice are having what is effectively a crossover event inside this apartment, and the exterminator is trying to deal with these mice. And the resolution is that the apartment is returned to normal is returned back to normal before the exterminator was called in, and the exterminator's billing the woman for the work that he did, even though nothing was actually changed in the apartment. And it's like even though it's a side bit, it's basically Alan Moore saying how dumb a lot of those crossover events are, right? You're getting billed for something, and then afterwards nothing has actually changed. So it's really funny to me.
Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say this. I am going to Mark of Dis Francis. I will Stirring Grave Brabble. No, Great Raider. Great Raider's much better. I am going to Implosion. Do I Seeker of Truth or a Scout?
It's been much better at Mark of Disc tonight than I have.
I'm gonna get the Scout Pete and kill the Shadowsmith. I will Maleficorn to gun down the Francis, and then Sacro Fiend is gonna reap. I could fight the bow off the table, but so alright, I will draw 4.
The Shadows play, Nexus play, Perplexing. I'm done. I'll reap with bow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll forge.
Yep.
I am going to say Sanctum. I'll pick up the archives. I will play a Bulwark. I will have the Seeker of Truth fight bow. I'm gonna play.
Don't use the.
Oh yes. So I'll use Scout Pete to fight Nexus to break the elusive. Now that card stays there. I will Grey Rider. I can actually do this better. I can play this Squire Alice, do a damage to Nexus. She'll capture 2. And then I can Grey Rider Bulwark into Nexus to kill. And then we ride it. So that's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5.
6.
I'll play the Champion NFL. That's 6. And then I'll reap a Champion NFL. Alright. Go ahead.
This is maybe the first time that deck's gotten
The Grey Ride.
to do that, yeah. I'll say Untamed, pick up the archive.
I'll draw.
Play Ritual the Hunt. Play Fandangle. Flumph. Wild Spirit.
Double Grey Rider.
I'll reclaim by nature my ritual.
Can you have more than one Grey Rider in a deck? I mean, sorry, more than 2 Grey Riders. Can you have? Is there a 5 Grey Rider deck out there?
I will be done.
Okay, I am going to say Sanctum. I'll play Amberheart. I will play Salvador. Seeker of Truth dies if he fights. So
Apprentice 3 with a Grim Reminder, that's pretty dumb.
Seeker of Truth is going to reap.
There it is right there. There are 2. Wow.
I will reap with Squire Alice. Champion Anaphil is going to fight Fandangle. Bulwark is going to fight the other Fandangle. This Grey Rider is going to reap. It's 1. So Champion Anaphil fights the Flumph off the table. This Grey Rider is going to reap for 2. Grey Rider is going to reap for 3. Grey Rider is going to reap for 4. Grey Rider is going to reap for 5. Grey Rider is going to reap for 6. Then ready Bulwark, and Bulwark's going to reap I can see the life essence just draining from Justin. I'll draw 2. Say check with 14.
I mean, I'll say Logos. I'll play Mobius Scroll, Zenzig, play Qmex. Go ahead.
I will forge. I am gonna play a champion Anafil. We'll capture on, so I guess that's one word. Oh, that forge, that key's flipped. Okay, I will have Salvador fight a Qmex, have Squire Alice fight a Qmex. I will reap with this champion Anafil. I am going to Amber Heart, or did I just play the Amber Heart? No, the Amber Heart was in play yesterday. I'll Amber Heart this champion Anafil. We heal and ward. Bulwark is going to reap. Great Rider number 1 is going to reap. Champion Anafil is going to fight Zinzik. Great Rider 2 is going to reap. Great Rider 3 is going to reap. Great Rider 4 is going to reap. Great Rider 5 is going to reap. Great Rider 6 is going to reap. And then Bulwark is going to reap.
Okay.
Check with 18.
Time for my comeback. Player Glory as a tenant. I'm done.
Luria proving it should be in the gauntlet.
Yeah, it's like, here you go. It has so many little archetype things, actually, that makes it very perfect for the gauntlet.
Yeah.
The Marks of this, the Grey Rider combo, the like Infernus in there with Stirring Grave. So yeah, it's got a lot of cool stuff going on.
The Star Alliance does a pretty good impression of Logos in this deck, because the Scout Pete's mill a bunch. So
we are that's a 3 advancing, I think now.
Yep.
We did it.
We did it.
We went to 31 decks. Why even have a round 2? Jeez. I didn't even forge key. Dang.
What's left? Jack Feet.
Yep.
The Weasel.
I'm on Weasel.
Oh, they've come to snuff the Weasel.
Jack Feet's already qualified, right? Or is it 1-1?
I think it's 1-1.
Yeah, it's 1-1.
Could fail here.
But Weasel is 0-2. Okay, so if Weasel wins, then it's only 2 advancing.
Yeah.
Round 2 had 52 decks. So that was 4 more than every other round.
Yeah, we barely got like 40% of the decks out of the tournament, so.
So this is the last game, round 2. After the stream, I'll have the bracket ready, and you can start making predictions. We'll be giving away a mixture of decks and the Katana sleeves. We'll get like most of the rest of our Katana sleeves out the door, and then I think we only have a few decks left also to give away. So
yeah,
it'll end up being a giveaway based on the number of people who sign up for the bracket or fill out a bracket. And then the top X people will be given prizes in the bracket predictions. Another reminder, we're doing a board game stream, a little variety board game stream on Friday, since our Marvel Champions run thing is over. So I bought...
since Red Skull has taken over America.
I bought Fort, so we're going to try out Fort and see how it plays with like 2 people. I haven't played it at all yet, so it should be kind of fun. And then we're going to do another board game stream. I did buy Kang.
Yeah, we got Kang.
We're gonna take a little break and then we'll get to Kang. We'll probably do Kang once we get like Quicksilver and Scarlet Widow.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Scarlet Witch.
So yeah, we're gonna check out Fort this Friday, and I think we're gonna do Mariposas on the next Friday after that. Get our butterfly on.
Get some migrating butterflies action.
And then it'll be time for Barkham Horror.
Yep.
That is your stream things to look forward to
on Friday night. Non-Keyforge related streams coming up. So,
and of course, the Tournament of Champions Round 3 starts on Wednesday. Will Lady play Barkham Horror? No. I'll see. I tried to find a doggy investigator costume, and there wasn't not a good one. Not in his size, at least.
Find a child's investigator uniform, and then go from there. Moonrakers.
I'm not crafty enough to make that.
Who won the roll?
Me.
That deck had borrow.
Yep.
I'm gonna mulligan. I have the redacted, but I don't think I can make that work.
Borrowed. That would be very bad.
Don't think I can get that to work.
Yeah.
So it'll still be shadows, so you can say you'll be advancing it during your logos turn.
But that doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Redacted is essentially a discard in this matchup, I feel. Light deck building and negotiation.
Okay.
Interesting. I feel like the deck building genre is in its dying stages.
I still enjoy deck builders.
I like
Fort is a deck builder, by the way.
I like deck builders, but I do feel like deck builders are in their dying stages. I feel like
there's almost they've almost done everything they can do with them.
Yeah, I think it's reached the conclusion of the design space without doing. And I think you can do some stuff like in the digital spaces, but it's been a fun 12 years or I don't remember when Dominion came out, but wait, I'm going to show you my skill.
Leave it out. Go.
Okay, I'm going to say shadows.
Okay.
I will play subtle auto.
Clank is good. Clank Legacy was very fun. We still need to finish.
Clank is fun. Yeah,
we were almost done with Clank Legacy, and then the pandemic hit.
Yeah,
so
it shut it down. So
we still have 3 more scenarios to do, or something like that.
I will then play Reckless Rizzo, and a Bow Knithing, and a Rad Penny, and a Rad Penny, and draw. It is now your turn. I will draw 5.
I'll say this, our logos. I'll reap with Even Ivan. And I'll standardize testing all those nerds away. Those 1 power guys.
1 power creatures? Yeah. Okay, so all the Rad Pennies are dead, Reckless Rizzo, and Subtle Auto are dead.
Play Vision Bloom, play Titan Engineer.
Vault Tour winning plays.
Pandemic Legacy, yeah. I never got to play Pandemic Legacy.
Yeah.
That's
well, you are currently playing Pandemic Legacy Season 3.
Mm-hmm. The real life, the ARP. Gloomhaven, I can't wait for Frosthaven. Hopefully by the time Frosthaven gets delivered, we'll be able to actually play Frosthaven. That'd be a cool thing to actually play on stream.
That would be good.
Because we could 2-player Gloomhaven is super smooth.
Yeah, there's not a ton of time waiting between turns and whatnot.
Yeah,
so.
we could probably make a weekly thing out of that. That'd be really fun. And it gives us an excuse to actually play through all of it. The Gloomhaven video game is pretty good, though. I will say that.
I am going to say this. I'm going to play an Imp Spectre. I will Pain Reaction the Titan Engineer. And then I will Implosion the Imp Spectre to kill the Titan Engineer. It's technically the Implosion on top. Or the discard pile.
Yeah, Jaws of the Lion seems like the perfect way to get what?
The Imp Spectre. Purge.
Yeah, I didn't know. You're looking like you.
I discarded the Gamgee. I was trying to remember what I discarded earlier. So.
It seems like a really good way to get people that aren't really super into board gaming, like a gradual climb into Gloomhaven.
Go ahead.
Okay. I will say Logos. I'll use the Vision Bloom, unlike the 2 cards in the deck that I can actually use it on. Click to Inquiry. And I'll play Even Ivan. Here's your.
Alright, I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to discard the Redacted. I'll play the QMax and draw. We'll play a Munchling. And it is your turn. I'll draw 2.
I wonder how long it takes Jaws of the Lion to actually get into the meat of Gloomhaven, because I could see if it's not quite full Gloomhaven, you're not quite getting the interest there. I will...
Can't get into Jaws of the Lion after 6. I honestly haven't even taken a close look at Jaws of the Lion yet. So.
It's just Gloomhaven, but it starts very simple, and every scenario builds a mechanic onto it. And so you start with very few cards, and then you add more cards to your hands.
The goal is you play Jaws of the Lion, then play like Gloomhaven.
Yeah.
So
It's I don't know how many scenarios are in it. I think it's the first 5 scenarios are a tutorial. Okay, yeah.
That Isaac Childress guy is pretty smart. I'd
He
say,
is very smart.
when it comes to board game design.
Very good board game designer. I'll play Dis. I am gonna discard Gateway. Don't think it's worth.
Pulling up some dorks.
Yeah.
One of which just goes to the archives.
Play Brabble, play Drecker. I'll do damage to Munchling. Play Snorret. That is it. Just don't love dungeon crawlers. That is fair. I mean, that's probably that's a genre that you are more than welcome to dislike.
I don't think I like what I'm seeing. So I am going to say Dis. I'm going to play Infernus. That. This. I'm going to discard this gateway, and I will Skix Uno. So Brabble is going to destroy this. QMax is going to go to the archives. I'll get this back. You had 4 or 3? 4?
I had 4.
4 or 3. So 7 counters for Skix Uno. 3. 3. Your turn. I will draw 3.
Say Logos and pick up Archive. I'll use Vision Bloom and play Logica and do 2 damage to Skixuno.
Okay.
My stuff.
Oh, but
that's a lot of Dis.
Jeez.
God. Okay.
Okay. I see the deck was sorted into Dis and Shadows.
Alright.
Feel pretty good about this currently.
I mean, I guess I'm going to get through the deck pretty soon here. I'll play Opposition Research.
Okay, no.
Play even Ivan and Adaptoid. I do like all of the FFG app-based dungeon crawler games. They're very fun.
I'll
like
say Shadows. I'll play Rad Penny, steal 1, and draw.
Star Wars is really good.
Play Demo Thief. I'm gonna Opportunist, I suppose, this Kixuna. I will look over there, the Adaptoid. Deal 2 and steal 1. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
The Shadows play Secret Needle, play Booby Trap on Rad Penny.
Okay, so I steal 1 with the Damo Thief dying.
Yep. Play Borrow. Play Nexus and Gamgee. The Jaws game. I heard good things about the Jaws game, which is pretty surprising, but I was interested. I think I was like one of those games that was like on my list for Gen Con this year. If I was gonna pick it up.
All right, I am gonna say Dis. I'll play Break Key. I'm gonna play Brabble. I'll play Brabble, and then Skix Uno is going to Reap.
The best thing about the decks, like creatures, is they all have destroyed effects, and then all the ward wipes with them.
Yeah, you're just like you're incentivized to kill your own creatures. I really enjoy decks like that,
yeah.
Where your guy. That's part of the reason why I love Ardreth. All the bouncing and playing and swapping around. So.
Okay,
pretty
easy.
strategy to finish.
Say Shadows. I want to read with Gamgee.
Yep.
Play Cut Purse, draw 2. Play Safe House. Reap with Nexus. Secret Needle, Ixuno. That's it. Check with 6.
So I will forge. I am going to say Shadows. I will play Spike Trap. I am going to Dark Wave. So you'll lose 2. Play Rad Penny, steal 1, and draw. I will play Rad Penny and steal 1. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Dis. I will play Relentless Creeper.
I guess I should play this Red Penny on this other side. I should split them up for the Spike Trap. So.
I'll play 2 Dominator Bobbles. I'll discard Gateway. Your turn.
Okay, I will say Logos. I'll put the Archives into my hand. I am going to Diametric Charge Even Ivan. And then I am going to Spike Trap. So the Red Pennies are going to go into the deck.
Why is Red Penny a card?
I hate her. I really do. I know there's probably some people in chat that love Rad Penny, but good lord, that card is annoying. Like, what if we printed Urchin, but better?
Man, yeah. I backed more Kickstarter board games this year than I have in a long time. It's all gonna pay off once we can actually play board games again.
I will play QMX and draw. I will Cyberclone Nexus. Actually, I'll Cyberclone that guy.
Yep.
Let's purge that guy. I'll draw. I will play Infomorph and an Infomorph. I'll play a Titan Engineer. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, I'll say...
But is it fun to play against is my question.
No, it's not. Obviously, it's not. I'll say Shadows. Play Borrow. Play Red Penny. Immune Cut Purse.
How dare you play a Red Penny?
I'll safe house it. I will Secret Needle. I guess I'll reap first. I'll Secret Needle. That.
Okay. My turn.
Yep.
I am going to say Logos. I am going to play Even Ivan. I'm going to play Novu Dynamo. I am going to Reap with Infomorph and Infomorph and the QMX and the Cyberclone and the Titan Engine. And it is your turn. I will say check with 9 and I will draw.
Okay. I'll say Logos. Standardized testing.
Okay, for 1s and 8s.
Thank you. Play Titan Engineer. Play Even Ivan. I'm done.
A Forge for 7.
That got straight up outclassed in all its matchups.
Yeah. It's like not a bad deck.
No.
It's just like it just becomes very apparent that other decks are better than it. I will say Logos.
Actually, I think one of the main issues with this deck is the icons landed in bad places.
Yeah.
Like Fission Bloom and the Logos, and then the Logos only has 2 icons in it.
It has good icons, but they're just not where they should be.
Yeah.
and it like matters for a game like this. All right, I am gonna say Logos. I am going to steal one with Even Ivan. I am going to play QMX and draw. I will play a Research Smoko. I will then reap 4 times. So reap with the Infomorph, reap with the Infomorph, reap with the Cyberclone, reap with the Titan Engineer. And it is your turn.
I'll say display Lord Invidus. Play a Drekker. Do a damage. Play Snurret. Play Pandemonium. Actually, I can Dominator and steal one first. Then play Pandemonium.
And then
Dominator fight Even Ivan.
get that number back, right?
Oh, I guess so. If I was gonna kill Even Ivan, I could have done a damage to Infomorph instead and left that on him. So this like that, yeah. And that's it.
Okay, I will say Logos. Yeah, I'll say Logos. Infomorph is going to fight Snurret. Drekker. QMX will reap. This Infomorph will fight the Mutant Cut Purse. Titan Engineer will fight Even Ivan. And then the Smoko will reap, the Cyberclone will. And it is your turn.
I could stop you, but I'm not gonna bother. It's a red penny to close out the Titan Engineer.
And then you just like lose.
But like it doesn't matter. Yeah.
You lose on the following.
Nothing I've done this game has mattered, to be fair. I don't yeah. I couldn't deal with a Logos board.
Right.
So I lose the game. Which is like the theme of Mutation is your opponent has 5 of a house. Doesn't matter what house is really.
Right.
And they use it to win the game.
Sometimes
you can't deal with it.
Sometimes those 5 creatures are winning faster than others, but most of the time you just assemble that board state and then win the game.
It doesn't matter. None of this matters. Just say Smith.
Or Jones or something.
Jones or something. Carl
it's Bertanaluski.
Okay. That's it.
Another great night of Mass Mutations.
Round 2 is over.
That's it. Round 2's in the books. Round 2 is in the books. Close it up.
We got 3 advancing. Also.
Great.
Once again, we have 3 advancing decks. And I did not forge.
No.
Did not forge.
We're
wow.
there.
31 decks will be there. There are still only 3 6-0s. Pretty crazy, dude. Pretty crazy. So that's a beefy finals we're gonna have. I think it'll last. It should last about 3 or 4 weeks.
So it should be 15 matches, 15, 16 matches or so, right?
Yeah.
As 31 decks, you said? I think it ends up being 30 matches.
30 streams, yeah.
30 matches
15
2 streams, 2 matches a stream puts it to 15 streams.
Yeah, and if
just like 5 weeks.
Just like with the last tournament, if time allows us to do adaptive, so if a deck wins twice, we'll play an adaptive match.
Clearly, we both can use the adaptive practice.
We're trash at it.
So, we'll be using that as a good way to practice adaptive. So we'll get some more info on that. I got nothing else tonight.
Me either. I'll have the bracket ready very shortly. I'll post it in Discord for y'all. I'm gonna write up a little Reddit thing too and post that so more eyes are on it.
Yeah.
Share the bracket once I put it out, and because the more people that fill it out, the better the prizes.
Yep.
So thanks for watching, everybody.
Appreciate everybody hanging around tonight.
Yeah.
Appreciate it for everybody who stuck around through round 2, going into our finals for mass mutations.
It's been a journey.
Yeah.
We're like 3 months into the
yeah.
So only 1 month to go till it's over. All right.
So
have a great night.
All right.
See you on Wednesday.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.